Okay. I think I have a whole bunch of shit to read again. Oh, six. That's not a whole bunch. Mules. Heroes or villains? Hey, Sam. How's the bola gun working out for you? It's going great. You put it to good use yet? Listen, I've come up with a few more ideas for new gadgets since we last spoke, and Chiral Network makes it so easy to share data. You can fabricate stuff pretty much anywhere. In fact, I might ask you to test them out for me sometime. It's in your interest, too, what with you maybe having to go up against mules and whatever other crazies are out there. But if you do have to throw down, remember that mules used to be just like you. They were reporters when the world went to hell, people trying to help good people, and all that chaos and confusion. Would have been hailed as heroes if they hadn't gone batshit. That's what most people think, me included. Though, I heard it might not be that simple. It might be that they started out as smugglers, and that's where they can navigate all kinds of hard country. Guys like that, well, something tells me they wouldn't be all be altruists at heart. Guess there's no way of knowing the truth of it now. Anyway, Sam, I doled out a few of those hematic grenades you bought me to some local porters, along with some blood bags. If they work as advertised, then our people might just be able to send out BTs if necessary. It could be a new beginning for the whole community. Hey, Sam, did you hear? One of the porters I hooked up with hematic grenades took down a BT the other day. There was a sharp drop in chiralium density that coincided with his report, so there's no denying he got the son of a bitch. And it's all thanks to you and the UCA. It's an exchange joining up. We sacrifice a little privacy, share a little expertise, and you agreed to look out for us. Not a huge price to pay, but it's enough to help the cause. A tax, if we're being honest. We pay, we get protection. Contracts alone won't cut it. We're just free riders that way, not giving up enough, not getting enough. And if you dodge your taxes, you can't be surprised when there's nobody around to look out for you. Quid pro quo and all that. The info and tech I received from Bridges just might be enough for me to start producing hematic grenades in bulk. If so, then who knows? Maybe we can wipe out the current crop of BTs. Of course, there's a catch. Only your blood seems to work. Don't misunderstand. I'm not asking you to bleed yourself dry. To be honest, I'm surprised we got as much from you as we did. It's like you're donating a pint every time you take a break, I am. Well, it can't be easy, but we sure are grateful, and don't you forget it. How are they getting the blood exactly? Like, does someone come in while I'm sleeping and just like, fucking... My dear Mr. Sam Bridges, it's an honor to make your acquaintance. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Peter Englert. After hearing so very much about you, all good, I hasten to add, I simply could not resist the urge to initiate a correspondence. My request is of such great import that I dare entrust it only to the man who delivers. My sister, bless her heart, has been feeling under the weather, and I fear there's only one thing that might restore the color to her cheeks. Pizza. I wonder if you might be so kind as to collect some from Lake Knot City and deliver it to our humble abode. I am more than aware of the gravity and urgency of your westward journey, but if you could find it in your heart to squeeze us in, I'd be ever so grateful. Oh, my dear sister is something of a ham lover. Please bear that in mind if you decide to apply to me. I really wish if you had actually done these like before you meet up with him, I wish there was a thing being like, "Thanks for the pizza, you dickhead." Yours is a true calling. I think I mentioned it before, but I was born in this shelter, grew up here. My parents are long gone now, but they taught me everything I know about engineering. Taught me real good. My dad used to say that making tools wasn't mindless labor, but right and proper work. Not a job, but a calling. Those who answer the call empowers others to create, and in so doing leave their mark on the world. If you just want to get by, go ahead and do whatever. That's what he said most people in the cities did, most other preppers for that matter. But if you want to live with purpose, if you want a legacy, you find yourself a calling. I think you've done just that. I mean, carrying stuff from place to place is one thing, but forging connections, rebuilding a nation, if that's not a calling, I don't know what is. You and me, we get it. What we're doing really matters. All the more reason we'd better stay sharp. Ugh. You've got to go the extra mile. I really am reading all this. Thanks again, Sam. You really came through for us today. Now, you can tell me to mind my business if you like, but I couldn't help but notice that you've been getting better delivery evaluations lately. Looks like you know what to gain if you go the extra mile, or do you? Providing that extra bit of service to make people happy. The miscellaneous grade is the most important part of the whole evaluation system for you, right? Heh. Speaking of happy, I just remembered the first time you came here after crossing Ground Zero. True, successfully delivering cargo to its destination is your job first and foremost, but people are demanding. They don't just want their shit carried from A to B. They want a little more, you know? Special treatment. Something that'll put a smile on their face. Hey, I get it. It's a lot more work for you, tracking down lost cargo, returning items to the rightful owners, and it's not really part of the job description either. But you better get used to it because standards are changing and people are only going to expect more from their porters. Anyway, it's usually worth your while. Going above and beyond is a good way to rack up plenty of likes. And hell, sometimes you end up doing it without even realizing you did. I'm serious. Next time you complete an order, take a closer look at your results. See if there isn't a symbol next to your life which indicates that you got them for performing tasks related to the miscellaneous grade. You might be surprised. It may all seem like a hassle right now, Sam, but having a good miscellaneous grade will get you more likes, and you can never have too many likes. That's like the easiest thing to level up. Y'all could learn from Fragile Express. I remember the Stranding like it was yesterday. Craters all over, intercity comms cutting out, distribution network shot to hell. Wasn't no local boys to help a feller out no more, let alone feds. Nope, it was every man for himself. Every man who didn't work for no private courier outfit, that is. Them ones took it upon themselves to keep on delivering the good folks needed to survive in spite of the cost and without hope or expectation of reward. What good's money that ain't worth the paper it's printed on after all? Nope, them private operators had to get by on a thank you here and there and fuck all else. But supplies kept on coming. Sure, a few went mule on us, but that didn't seem to faze the rest none. The country fell apart, then the cities, till all that was left holding the world together was them. And they knew it, too. Knew we'd all be screwed without them. But they didn't hold it over us. They just kept things moving best they could for us independents out here and the huddled masses in the cities. Fragile Express and all them others, we owe them a hell of a lot. Bridges, though, y'all still got a lot to prove. I don't know. I feel like Bridges does a lot. Anyway, I need to grab stuff from the place. I think I'll grab some stuff for the engineer. And then, if there is any, and then I'll grab the thing that what's-his-name wants. No, it's just the pizza. Oh, God damn it, Sam. I don't think I have enough stuff to keep it flat, so I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna.
Have a pleasant journey.
Alright, let's go get that thing. Wait, actually.
Decontaminating suit.
Wow. I need like 500 metal. And I forget how much ceramic.
Have a pleasant journey.
I can technically carry more weight than this, but I wouldn't actually be able to, I don't think, because I wouldn't be able to carry it all. God, I can't wait until I unlock vehicles. I literally forget when it is that you unlock vehicles for. Or when you unlock vehicles, there you go.
Pleasant journey.
I refuse. I will never have a pleasant journey ever.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, it's not letting me pick it up. Damn.
This is like the way to go.
It sure is. Yeah, that's fine. 1,300 likes, wow. Yay! Let's pick up the other shit that's here. I want to know how old, like, furniture is fitting in this tiny... Like, even IKEA shit doesn't go down that much. Gonna take this back to, Lake Knot. See, one of the benefits to the road is I think it doesn't, if you're in the middle, it doesn't drain your batteries.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Me.
Clear. Weapons that welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center. Hey, good to see you. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hi.
Hey, Sam. Got that?
Hey, I'm a skilled mover.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Yeah, I'm not getting you a pizza right now. Higgs. Because that's who Peter Engbert is, it's Higgs. I wonder if that's his, like, it is his, like, actual legitimate name. Because, like, actually, like, a lot of people's names is, like, it isn't, like, the name they're born with, it is, like, more their profession. Because, like, Mama, her name isn't actually Mama, it's Malingen, but they just call her Mama.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I'm not really sure why. Like, I know why, but it's not something that she would tell people, I don't think. Whoop. Like, yeah, I think he lives over there somewhere, from what I remember. Hup, 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 hup. Damn it. I have lost track of where I am. Good job, me. Mules and Drone Syndrome. Bridges' primary objective is to rebuild America, and in order to rebuild, one of our main tasks is to reconnect cities and other settlements by re-establishing a delivery network. Back before the Death Stranding, the comms and delivery networks were what held society together. The whole thing was automated, AI-managed deliveries carried out by drone. The belief was that taking people out of the equation would revolutionize the entire system, but things didn't quite pan out that way. Instead, we started seeing cases that would eventually be dubbed drone syndrome. It was too much for some folks to accept, leaving everything to machines and nothing for the common man. And indeed, the oxytocin deficiency and hormonal imbalances we confirmed seemed to back up that assessment. Humanity needed to be part of the process. So laws were put in place and we stepped back into the picture again. And then what happened? All the people put out of work by machines who got called up again convinced themselves society couldn't survive without them, and that brought on a whole new disorder. Delivery dependence syndrome, they called it. When the Death Stranding tore us apart, the delivery problem spiraled even further. It wasn't helped by the fact that Cairo clouds prevented planes and drones from flying, which meant we had to go back to relying completely on human couriers whether we liked it or not. Eventually, delivering goods became all some lived for. They were obsessed, addicted, consumed by the desire to deliver. Over time, they turned into the meals we know and love today. I just enjoy that Sam is basically a Metal Gear character. Whoa, okay. Bitch. Gotta get my ceramics back. You know what? I'm gonna take your shit too. Actually, I just want the medals. Just absolutely pass the fuck out. Because the ceramics and the metals I can put in the thing over here. Where's a good place to cross? Anywhere, really. Man, it really doesn't look that deep, and then it ends up being that deep. Now here's a question I have. Why are there so many hands? Like, there's a lot, and that's a little weird. For a place that doesn't have BTs. I'm aware that it makes it hard to hide. I don't want to hide. I want to gather stuff. Would you even try to hide down here? That's silly. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. As there's a mule encampment so fucking close. One of these days, I need to make like a manual save and then just try to like trigger a void out on my own. I just want to see what happens, you know? Oh, there's passed out people. I guess that was from the first time when I was shooting them with my bola. And now they have bola guns. My wrist just cracked really painfully. Ow. Actually, I'm gonna take this one back. I'm gonna put it in this one. I just need more ceramics. I'm gonna go see if they have any. It is morally correct to steal from these guys. You guys can keep your medals, I don't want it. I mean, I could use the metal for other stuff, but, like, I need it. Oops, not what I wanted. Wasn't quite close enough to do that. Alright, let's go steal all their... Actually, I don't think they have any ceramic. I'll steal their bola gun, though. Hi. Damn it. I just love you just like just kick them and it just makes me laugh. I might be a terrible person. Let's see. I should have. Go. Let's pick up some more container repair spray, courtesy of these guys. And I'm gonna see if they have any ceramic in here, and then I'll continue on to the engineer. Oh, hey. Why does nobody have any fucking ceramic? Jesus Christ. Alright, I wanna go to... What fucking path are you seeing, Sam? Hup, 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 hup. Then I guess I'll go to the engineer, and then I'll go to the elder. And I'll go to the craftsman, and then I'll do my job.
How you doing, Sam?
Yoink. Yoink.
There we go. Hey! Hey! Hey!
I just like that you can trade stuff with the porters. You can like put something down and they'll take it, and then they sometimes will give you stuff in return. Very cute.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
The
Clear.
fuck was that
Weapons
noise?
detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh, it's the...
Keep on keeping on.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I can rest in the shelter.
Here, I've been meaning to give this to you. I hope you can find a use for it.
Yay, I got a star.
Well, be safe.
Yay! Sometimes it does not take long.
Order available.
Okay, do you have anything for the Elder? It's for the Craftsman. No. Interesting. Oh, I have some, I can recycle the container spray. Anything else? Doesn't seem like it. That's the Craftsman, that's the Elder. I really don't have anything for the Elder. I'll bring him his shit anyways, and if he has something...
Thanks again for everything.
for the other guys, and I'll do
Weapons
that.
restrictions lifted.
I think this is a Craftsman one. It is. Oh, and there's more for the Elder over there, and this way. Why is there so fucking many? I do have a thing around here somewhere. I mean, I should probably stop doing the bullshit so I can unlock cars faster. But I kind of just want to deliver stuff, you know? Eh. No, at some point, you unlock little robots to do some of the porting for you. Usually the quality and the speed isn't as good, but, you know, it does, you do have that as an option. I wonder if I can use them to stop the Elder from, like, dying. So it's the Elder... William Lake, the Elder, William Lake. Put the Craftsman in here too. The Elder, the Engineer, the Elder, and William Lake. And I'll come back for that on my way back. some ceramics too.
There we go.
Oh god, there's stuff for the engineer over there. Jesus Christ. Hook, 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 hook. You don't even really need a ladder there. You can walk up that. Yeah, the Elder is definitely one of the places where I want to zip line.
Just you, your son, and me.
Sure is. I definitely need to explore more at some point.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo?
Surprised to see me, son? Don't worry, I'm not dead yet. I'd have checked out long ago if it wasn't for people like you. So I want you to know I'm grateful, even if I don't always come out and say it.
Well, at least you are saying it, so that's nice. Oops, request Chicado. Yay! Yeah, like my miscellaneous is like the highest. It's the easiest to level up.
I know I said government's out to control people.
Yeah.
Maybe they are. But let's face it, I'd be dead if you hadn't come through for me. If you hadn't bent over backwards to get me my medication. I see how you're all killing yourselves to save the country. Well, figure it's my turn to be useful. And if I share my data, if I share my knowledge and memories with you, you'll use it to help other folks like me,
Of
right?
course.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste. And more than that, we can't make it on our own. Think I knew that deep down after a lifetime of trying. But it took you to make me admit it. So, join me up. I'm ready to be part of it all.
Damn. The Elder actually has a pretty significant amount of territory, you know? Fog emitting.
All done. I'm hooked up. Feels kinda nice. Thanks for sorting that out. Until next time.
Good work. New order.
The engineer, to the engineer, to the craftsman, to Lake Knot. Oh, this one's heavy. Let's do it anyways. Lake Knot can get fucked. Are you guys gonna tell me what this is? I think it just makes him sleepy, I think. I don't think I need anything. This might make taking stuff from the post box a little more difficult.
Order assigned.
It's fine. It's fine.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Bring South Knot City into the chiral network. Nah. I can just imagine Amelie and Higgs just being like, what? Where is he? Is he just like not doing stuff? I don't want to recover the rope. I just want to. Weird. Whoa! Oh, I didn't want to do that, actually. Shit. Damn it. Oh, whatever. I'll just walk down. It's fine. I wanted to climb down it, but it wasn't giving me the option. So that's a little annoying. Ooh. Slow down, Sam. It's not a rush to the bottom. Whoops.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day.
Let's drink some canteen drink. Oh, I got a like from a local porter. That's nice. You know, I saw some of the porters. Ah, there they are. They really are, like, way slower than me, huh? I always forget where I put the damn thing. Alright, I think it's over there, actually.
Hey,
I'm so sorry, I'm not usually like this.
This one's for you. Today's a good day. There.
Wow, they gave me one like. You can have the container repair spray. Oh. Okay. I'll take it then. I figured you'd want it because y'all are slow as balls. Ooh, my bridge boots are almost dead. Oh, I can't pick up any of these. I guess I'm gonna have to deliver a bunch of stuff first. Alright, it's over there. It's kind of funny, because, like, I have the ability to carry more, like, weight, but I'm at a limit of what I can do just because I can't put any more on top, you know? I guess I'll go back, I'll drop some, because I have some stuff I need to deliver to the engineer. So I'll deliver that, I'll go back to the post box, and I'll grab the rest of it. Whoop, 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 whoop. I kind of wish you could build roads up to the Elder, you know? Like, you just make it, you can make it pass by the engineer first, right? Like, make them smaller roads. Like, not like the big ones that you see out here, but, you know, a little bit smaller.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Hi, how's it going?
All weapons will be locked until departure.
Hey, Sid.
I sure did.
Well, be...
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Thanks again.
Welcome.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Chiral contamination 1. Chiral contamination is the result of prolonged exposure to chiral radiation, which is emitted by chiralium, a substance discovered at the same time as the beach. Prolonged exposure can significantly impact physical and mental health. The effects are not dissimilar from those observed in individuals exposed to extremely high levels of stress, levels which can be fatal even. Such traumatic experiences can alter hormonal secretions, impair immune response, contribute to heart failure, and induce strokes. The most common symptom of chiral contamination is poor sleep quality due to vivid nightmares. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress to a more advanced stage, in which the aforementioned issues may be observed. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress a more... Yeah, there should be a 2 there. If left unchecked, however, it can quickly progress to a more advanced stage in which the aforementioned issues may be observed. The potential impact on an individual's mental health cannot be understated. The resulting hormonal imbalances frequently lead to heightened destructive impulses towards the self and others. Those dominated by such urges are named homodemons, the mad ones. In the case of some porters, such as mules, impaired memory and judgment has led them to develop an irrational obsession with their profession, hence the homo gestalt moniker. While it should be feasible and preferable for most individuals to avoid chiral contamination at all costs, there are those with a demonstrated resistance who need not be so cautious. I speak, of course, of Doom's sufferers. Oh, there's a porter. someone's carrying some mule boots. You guys also, we went through and it's like, oh, everyone's passed out, we're gonna nick their shit. Which I don't think is fair because that's what they're doing to everyone else.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
I mean, you guys really could pick up
All weapons will be
the
locked
one
until
bit that's right here.
Cargo verified. Thank you. Weapons restriction lifted.
It never fucking ends. Like, I'm pretty sure if I was just delivering to the 4 people who live around here, I could just be an infinite loop. I would never end. I would never stop.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
Oh. Well,
Good work. New.
Anyone to the craftsman? Yes. Is it heavy? Not really.
Order assigned.
thanks again.
Weapons restriction lifted.
Yep.
Hey, mine's heavier. There we go.
No, we're good. I really don't need any of your shit. Can I pick this up? Yeah, somehow I can. Yeah, you know what? These guys have the right idea. Actually, how are you carrying this, Sam? Like, how is magnets?
There we go.
Space magic? Like, I don't know, man. Chiral contamination 2. Chiral contamination can be alleviated using similar methods to those used to alleviate stress, increasing oxytocin secretion through contact with other people, administering smart drugs, and so forth. In recent years, however, a hormone dubbed lyxin, known to mitigate the effects of chiral contamination while also restoring basic physical and mental acuity, has attracted a great deal of attention from the scientific community. Unlike oxytocin, lyxin cannot be administered externally. It is secreted within the body, but only in response to external stimuli. It is said to be the hormone principality responsible for the positive feelings that occur when one achieves a goal, enjoys success, receives praise or gratitude, or any other form of like from a fellow human being. The discovery of beaches and the concept of death. With the discovery of the beach, the fundamental truth of death was upended. I doubt you will find many who would deny this. Alas, we can say little with confidence in any objective or scientific capacity, for our understanding of this new realm remains in its infancy and is ever evolving, much like our understanding of the universe as a whole. Perhaps the closest thing we have to a working explanation of the beach relates to the concept of a multiverse. But I digress. The beach is arguably both a concept and a reality. A discrete beach is influenced by the mind of the associated individual, and therefore linked to them irrevocably. This is why we have so energetically pursued the psychological, psychoanalytical, and neuroscientific angles when attempting to create a unified theory of the Death Stranding, the beach, and related phenomena. There was a fad a little while back in which subjects underwent counseling in order to learn more about their beaches, and in so doing gain a greater understanding of the nature of death. Doomed sufferers in particular provided excellent opportunities for study. An interesting theoretical question arose during that period. If a person's beach was a product of their consciousness, might animals have beaches as well? A conundrum on the surface perhaps, but one quickly resolved. Only human corpses undergo necrosis and become BTs, which provides somewhat conclusively that only a human can possess a beach. And yet this begs another question. If all that is required is consciousness akin to that of a human, could an AI have a beach? An android? I, for one, do not believe so. Why? Because the function of our beaches is to connect the worlds of the living and the dead. If an entity was never born, has not truly lived, and will never know death, surely it cannot have a beach. Oh look, there's more stuff that I can't pick up. I have too much shit. Some more for the craftsman too. I can't remember if I have anything I can put in here, so I'm just gonna put some pyrelium crystals in here at least. I have ceramics. Where was I keeping it? That's what I want to know. Okay, can I cross here with minimum difficulty? Not really. Do I really not have any... This is a good spot to put a ladder, I guess. Oh, because it's a road construction area. You know what? I do not care. Because there's no road here right now, and I want to cross. That one's also for the craftsman. Let us... Engineering craftsman. You know what? No, I don't... Stop picking up more shit, me. I can see a ladder up ahead.
easier.
Nope. No! Fuck, Sam! I just want you to cross on the ladder. Thank you.
You there. Bridges wants you.
Come on, I should be able to fit that on top. I have room. Put it on top there. Whatever. I'll just I'll just carry it like this then. Nope. Bitch! Damn it, I keep...
One foot right in front of the other.
Beginning scan.
Too close.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Ah, it's you.
Going great.
Wow.
Hell yeah, bullet gun level 2. Heck yeah.
Just so you know, I've... Go ahead and grab...
Ooh. What's custom about them?
Seeing you and I. Keep it up.
You're welcome.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
A new and improved bola gun.
Hooray!
It allows you to charge up shots for increased range and wire spread. Pretty neat, huh?
Order assigned.
Oh. Get rid of the bolas. on the boot clip. I want those. I'm gonna get rid of those. Just gotta actually remember to put the boots on, because I actually do sometimes forget to do that.
Thank you for your...
Just wearing my socks.
Contribution.
Where do I need to... I need to go that way, okay. If you hold down left bumper, you can play in first-person mode.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I think it's been 86 minutes. And I still haven't grabbed the shit yet. I am a great... I'm great at this. Hup, 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 hup. Maybe these guys will have a car. Oh, they do have a car. I can see it. Maybe I can steal one. And then it'll be my car. Heh heh heh. The Chiral Network 1. So the core infrastructure is complete. The basic Cupid-ready chiral network setup is good to go. Now all we have to do is connect Central Knot City to Capital and prove that it actually works. Sadly, I won't be here to see it. I've been assigned to the Expedition Team's second group, so I'll be heading west with the others. But the people in charge here are the best of the best. They'll have the network operational inside of 3 years just as planned, I'm sure of it. And while they're seeing to that, we'll be visiting towns and whatnot across the country and putting the facilities in place for when things are finally up and running. Amelie and the others in the lead group will be forging the connections and laying the groundwork to make sure everything goes to plan. Afterwards, we'll just need to link it up with the operational Cupids, and that should be that. It's kind of like the Apollo missions back in the day. They used a 3-stage rocket to get to the moon, right? Well, we're using a 3-stage process to do something almost as revolutionary. Oh, hi. Damn it. This guy already knocked out? I guess he is. Damn it! Get back here! I want your truck! I can't believe this idiot has gone and gotten his truck stuck. Are you fucking kidding me? Just gotta be careful not to run people over. Yeah, I'm aware. You don't need to keep telling me. Whoops! Oh, everyone's been knocked out. Good. Hi. That'll never not be funny to me. Well, I'm gonna steal this one in particular. Egyptian mummies, pyramids, etc. At what point can it be said that man truly understood what it meant to die? It would seem reasonable to suggest that it was when he began to bury his dead, a practice which originated with the Neanderthals. In a way, one might say that our growing understanding of death drove our development as a species, our fear of it, our attempts to conquer it. Why, it could be argued our entire history revolves around these obsessions. Take the Great Pyramids of Egypt or the tombs of the ancient emperors of China. The more powerful the person, the bigger and grander their final resting place. Or, to posit a more radical theory, could the very concepts of power and society themselves have emerged solely to facilitate the creation of such monuments, such challenges to the finality of death? Either way, in leaving behind something that they hoped might endure through the ages, the builders of these edifices believed that they too might live on forever. The mummies of the Egyptians are another means by which man sought to fulfill this desire to escape the finality of death. They were created that the spiritual self, the Ka, would have a physical vessel, or Ha, to which it could return. The Soko Shimbutsu, or mummified monks of Buddhism, are similar in this respect. However, the monks in question aim to transition straight from life to Buddhahood, in other words, to forgo death altogether. But now that the beach has brought us into direct contact with the world beyond, our relationship with death must further evolve. The next stage in our understanding is upon us. Cryptobiotes. We call these bugs cryptobiotes. They were recorded in reference books and databases back before the Death Stranding, but nobody ever thought to give them a proper classification, so cryptobiotes they stayed. They're named for the process of cryptobiosis, which means hidden life. When environmental conditions get too harsh, or resources too scarce, cryptobiotes can shut down their metabolic processes and enter an almost death-like state in order to survive. Tardigrades and sleeping chironomids are capable of this too. Cryptobiotes are on a whole other level. They can survive anything and anywhere, even on the beach or in the sea. And they aren't capable of prolonging only their own lives. Humans who eat them acquire a limited resistance to timefall too. You won't find them lying around just anywhere though. You need to know where to look. Not many people even knew they existed until recently, so next to no research has been done. But now that their beneficial properties have been recognized, I'm willing to bet they'll play an important role in helping us to understand the beach, the Death Stranding, and everything else. Oh.
Everything hurts.
Sure does. I'm gonna offload that. And you. Can I use a vehicle now? I can.
Come on, let's roll.
Yeah, I don't need resins. I just want to see if
Okay.
there's anything like people's stuff in here.
Right on.
Isn't there another one? Yeah, it's over here. I'm gonna take that one, and then I'll start going and delivering shit. I guess we'll see if this is too much. Damn. Shit. Damn it. I'll see what else I can... What's something I don't want to have? Will you let me use the vehicle yet? No. Damn it. I guess one day maybe. That is the engineer. I'm gonna go to him first. Then I'll go to Lake Knot. Why does it always do that? I have stuff from the film director. Fuck that, man. He's far away. I don't want to do that one. I'll drop it off at the engineer. Chiralium coatings. Truth is, we discovered it by dumb luck. Folks had made the point of building cities outside of timefall regions, but the way stations and the district centers were a different story. No way around it, really, even though all that exposure meant they deteriorate quicker. But when you're keeping an eye out for things deteriorating, you soon notice how chiralium crystals react when exposed to timefall, which is to say, not at all. They showed no signs of degradation whatsoever, stayed rock solid even after getting soaked. It sort of made sense, chiralium comes from the beach, right? And even there, time doesn't pass. Timefall had no effect on the crystals, because they might as well exist outside of time. And when we ran a few experiments, that's pretty much what we confirmed. Now I know what you're thinking, why not build way stations out of chiralium, right? Yeah, if only. Turns out, overexposure to that stuff is lethal, and it can't be stored in large quantities either. Still, at least the chiralium coatings we came up with do just enough to keep the rot manageable. That's something.
Hey, well,
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Ah, game!
Thanks again for everything.
Order assigned.
Alrighty, off to Lake Knot we go.
See you again soon.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I should be able to drop off some stuff here. Not as much as I would like, but... $1,160.
Fucking done!
You really didn't have to move like that. Also, how do I make these trucks go up? Because I saw them going up, so how do I do
Proceed
that?
to distribution center. Footwear condition poor. Replacement is advised.
Yay!
Welcome. The Herald man said to expect you. Oh, you've got the server. Here, let me have a look at it.
Yeah, sorry it took me like 3 days to get it.
Nice. The
I was
great
busy doing
deliverer
other
comes through
shit.
Again. The server's in perfect condition. It's a real relief to know all our records are safe. Thank you so much.
Yay!
I've added a reverse trike to the list of supplies you can fabricate. Lake Knot said he was kind enough to provide the blueprints as thanks. I'd tell you all about it, but, didn't you used to have your own? Same deal. 2 front wheels, 1 rear, battery powered. Fitted with an auto-charging unit that kicks in when not in use. Requires skill to drive over obstacle-strewn terrain. Best suited to long, flat stretches, yada yada yada. We're working on securing you another vehicle, so you can look forward to that too.
Can't wait. And I got a long range one. And a transporter one.
Thanks, Sam.
You're welcome.
With that data, we can finally move forward with our plans for the new automated delivery system. I'll tell the boys to start testing the bots right away. Now, you'll need to take it to the distro center south of Lake Knot City. Check the delivery terminal whenever you're up for more work.
The preppers had some things to say about Fragile. You sure we can trust her?
That business with Higgs, thought I told you she hates him with a passion. Enemy of my enemy as far as I'm concerned. Don't take my word for it, though. Just ask her and judge for yourself. I'd like it or not, we need her help.
Sam, it's Fragile. I hear you brought 3 preppers into the network
I sure
and
did.
delivered everything they needed. That's some good work.
As long as we're shooting the shit. You mind telling me what the deal is with you and Higgs?
Been hearing stories, huh? I'll tell you all about it. In person. Meet me at the distro center, south of Lake Knot. You're headed there anyway, right?
Good work.
Yeah, that
New
definitely
order
seems
available.
like the
Please
kind of
access
thing
delivery terminal.
that you would want to tell someone in person. There you go, have a memory chip.
Thank you kindly, Sam. I'll treasure it.
Thank you for your contribution.
Sam,
Yeah.
a lot of clients are requesting you by name.
Woohoo.
Now, while there are orders we need you to accept, which are critical to the expansion of the chiral network, there are others that you can take or leave at your discretion. It goes without saying, though, that it's in everyone's best interest for you to do as much as you can. And more work.
Oh, What is the weight limit of the truck? Yeah, what's the weight limit on the truck? It doesn't really say. I could do the good work, or I could just do the delivery postal service man thing. Oh wait, actually I need shoes. It's unfortunate that I can't, like, take this with me. It won't let me put it, because it's the mules, I guess, and I guess we're taking a dim view of ceiling. I don't fucking know, man. Meow. I forgot for a minute that I needed to, like, do stuff. I'm just sitting here like, what am I doing here again? Alright, I need shoes. This one can go to the boot clip, and this one I can wear. Yay! Alright. Let's go start building some
Thank you for your
roads!
contribution.
Higgs is out here being like, where the fuck is my pizza? Well, fuck you, Higgs.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I can't tell if he was like blowing me a kiss, or if he was just doing a like. That's unfortunate.
Still got it.
I wonder if they, don't, recharge. Probably not. I really don't need to watch this. Whoops. Oh, it just kind of automatically went up. I don't understand why it's raised. That just seems silly. Oh, the rainbow's out.
Okay. Gotta charge us.
I can't charge her, so... Fuck.
Not a juice.
Damn it! Can I take this all with me? Okay, some of it. Alright, I'll do this in... Shit! Oh, that's destroyed. That's unfortunate. Wrong one. Maybe I should have rested while I was over there. Well. Yeah, I might not have done this if I had realized that my truck was so close to running out of power. I should probably build a generator. I wonder if that works with those ones. I'm not sure.
Over and over again.
That's your life, Sam. I'm not entirely sure how a bucket of metals, like, is completely fucked. That does seem a bit odd. fucking kidding me? Why can't I carry it on my back? A bit strange. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Maybe that's why I can't carry it on my back. 'Cause it's a lot, actually. Nope. I don't want you. Oh. Hmm. I need to find a slightly better place to cross, though. Are there any spots around here that are just blue and not yellow? Why do I still have a thing of destroyed? Did I accidentally pick it up? Do I have... I do not. That's unfortunate. Let's see if the generator works on these guys.
Okay. Oh, I was about to...
We'll have a nap while I eat a donut. I like donuts. 2 years ago, distribution center west of Capital Knot City. It's been about a year now since we came here with the rear guard. The first folks through did us the favor of setting up the Cairo relay and patching things up before we arrived, so we're doing alright. Not so sure about everyone else, though. Folks back home sound kind of freaked out. We don't know what's going on in Central or Capital, let alone how Amelie and the others who kept heading west are doing, but something doesn't feel right. What's more, a lot of the guys have developed some kind of agoraphobia. Like the thought alone of going outside scares the shit out of them. See, the distro centers and way stations around these parts here aren't like the ones back east. They're much more isolated, out in the middle of nowhere. Can't help but feel cut off from the world. And there's not a lot of staff on hand neither, which means you often have to do the work of 2 guys, which can make it that much lonelier too, and then you factor in the terrorism rumors. Also, is it just me, or does it feel like there's more mules out there these days? Don't get me wrong, I know they're not out to get us, all they want is our cargo, right? Well, that doesn't change the fact that they're not making our work any easier, especially since a lot of these guys used to be first-rate porters and could run rings around us if they hadn't, you know. Still, for now, the network systems are up and running, and we're just holding out for the day when the second expedition comes through with a working Cupid. Till then, we'll keep things chugging along. That much we can do. For bridges and country, am I right? Wakey wakey, rise and shine. Where am I going? Right, this way. Ah! Close enough. Oh, look, my bola gun over there. Whoops. Shit.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty, time to start stealing from the dudes. How is it running out so fast? What kind of shit-ass battery does this thing have?
Relax.
I just love accidentally punching the shit out of the car.
Hey, buddy. You're on electricity fire right now.
That is such an awkwardly said line. Ow. Ow.
Okay.
I got hiccups. That's unfortunate. I think this is like 50, so that'll be enough. Finish this leg of it up. Oh, I need more, I'm like out by 2 for the Cairo crystals. Wow. Fucking amazing. again. Oh, it's already full of pyro crystals. Oh. Yay. Whee.
Okay, here you go, Speed Demon.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying welcome to Lake Knot City. Proceed to distribution center. Beacon 10 minutes. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Only I could put stuff. Do I have anything I need to recycle? Is there anything on... I think I picked up everything off of the truck. Yes? Question mark? Alright, time to go into the private room and then probably read some messages.
Your work is great.
What?
EX grenade number 0.
Ten grenades! Jesus Christ! I can change the lens to blue. That's cool, actually. Hey. Porter's coming through again. Hey, Sam, remember that porter I told you about? He came round again. Been by my old place, the one in the ruins, you know? As to the why, well, seems he'd gone and snatched up some of my belongings. A musty set of work clothes I let slip I was pining for at our last meet. Wasn't a proper ask or anything more, it'd be nice if I had him sort of a thing. So I said it, next thing I knew, he's up and says he'll bring him back. I told him no, ain't nothing worth the hassle, no need to try to be another Sam, but he went and did it anyway. Came back home, goods in hand, safe and sound. He's not alone, though. Said he formed a team with another porter, one to keep watch for the BT, another to manage the cargo. Neither have got dues, but together they can almost manage as well as you. At least they did it this time, eh? It's amazing what people can do when they put their minds to it, and when someone like you is around to provide inspiration. I'm guessing that was in an earlier mail that I did not read. Or I just didn't think about it. Hey, Sam, the Great Deliverer, right? Benjamin told me about you. Told me how much you like Half-Life. To be honest, though, I'm not sure I understand what it is you do. So why don't you show me? Prove to me that you're a real badass. I've lost something very precious as life itself, akin to what you'd call a ha, even. Now, you know who Peter Engler is, don't you? The guy who keeps asking you to bring him pizza? Sees my cargo somewhere near his shelter. It's got a pretty distinct cube shape, so you should recognize it straight away. Once you find it, bring it to Lake Knot City, please. I'll make it worth your while, of course. Why you or anyone else would choose to make a living traipsing around with cargo strapped to your back is a mystery to me, but I'm sure glad you're doing it. Someone's got to do it. But yeah, it's like, at this point of time, Peter Engler has only asked me for one pizza. Countries are bullshit, but... Let me tell you a story about the good old days, back when the US of A was alive and well, and the world still hadn't gone to hell in a handbasket. We had us a president said he was fixing to build a border wall to protect the people. And guess where I was born? On the other side of that goddamn wall, that's where. If it went up, I'd be cut off from my family, my friends, everybody I left behind when I crossed over. Land of the free my ass. Free for some, maybe. And so I got to thinking, me being an immigrant and all, if something happened, would I be the first on the list for help from them in charge? Would I even be on the list? Reckon the answer was shit, no. So I figured I had to look out for number one. Built me a shelter and got everything ready for life in case of an event. And guess what happened next? Yup, the Stranding. Borders, countries, government, it's all bullshit. At least that's how it was, and maybe always will be, but if you really believe that their chiral network of yours can bring people together, no matter what walls stand between them, then spread it all over. Well, you damn well better make sure that you do right by each and every American. Only then can you ask them to do right by the UCA. That's the social contract, and don't you ever forget it. I'm taking a chance on you, Bridges, not because I believe in you and yours, but because I want to. Don't let me down again. Why are you saying that to me? I am not in the government here. The Great delivers a mule beatdown. Hey, Sam, I feel like I finally understand why they call you the Great Deliverer. After all, you're the one who dealt with the mules for blocking the route between my shelter and Lake Knot City, right? I mean, you must have been. No one else could have managed that, especially all by themselves. I feel a bit pathetic just by cheering you on from the sidelines, but I guess that's all I can do. Good luck, Sam. It's too bad they don't stay that way, but, well, you know, that is what it is.